Hello everyone, welcome back to Crusader Kings 2 Game of Thrones as King Theuma Blackwood the Divine. And look at this, a big battle of Dowry. We're going to be able to watch it. Now, we've actually have Sir John of the Stormlands against Lord Rhaegar of Dragonstone. Wow, so the forces are almost equal. It really depends on how many dragons are in this army right there. But perhaps there are no dragons there. It's possible because Aegon is in Driftmark, so is Rain is in 7 stars, and where is Daemon actually? He's in Berla, so Daemon has control of the forces that are supposed to retake the Pentoshi lands of King Aegon, while he's gonna have to face the entire army of brothers on his own. Wow, 15,000 men. I don't know if he's gonna be able to do that. Perhaps he has this one dragon rider on his side, perhaps not. But yeah, one thing I should also probably show you is that the North is not only ruled by Queen Mora, but also by Lord Karlan Karstark, the one who actually declared the war to, well, make King Brandon abdicate. So he's now not only hand of the Queen, but also regent. So I have a feeling that he might usurp the North for himself. But if that should happen, we will have to press the claim of Mariah Stark first so that we can get it under our control, which is obviously more important. But we won't do that just now. I'm still waiting for our men to well, just regrow our levies a little bit, because we're still not really able to fight. Now, actually, one more thing I wanted to check out. We no longer have an alliance. Yeah, we no longer have an alliance with the North. We do have an alliance with Brandon, but he obviously doesn't hold any lands. But we would have Ronald Arryn on our side. Unfortunately, he's still fighting the Reach, yeah. Okay, Gillum Blackwood actually needs an education focus. He is my great-grandson. Okay. Caesarius was Gillum's second son. You know what? You are just gonna be... Yeah, I'm not really gonna bother about this too much. Okay, and we still have this one faction to deal with. Jonathan Piper. Now, we'll actually kind of have to see what's going on in the Iron Islands, because obviously, perhaps we actually want to help out Iron King Erdogan Ironfist, because he's currently fighting against Sir Joseph of Greatwick as well as Prince Harwin of the Iron Islands. So if he is, if he was to win, he might execute Prince Harwin. And that would obviously be very beneficial to us. So perhaps we want to help out him. A son was born to Prince Axel of the Trident. Okay. Adrian. Very nice. He's now heir to the Lodge of a Sea God. Do we still have Roderick as heir? We do. Now, I've actually, by talking about everything and nothing, I've actually missed the Battle of Darry. But it seems as though... well, no one has really won or lost, but that's good. It seems like there's not too many dragons here, but now actually King Aegon flew over with his dragons to Shilton Castle to take care of matters on his own. Okay. One for the slave, another slave. Alright, we're gonna take them all because we are obviously able to sell them off, which is very nice. Whew. Okay, I think we're gonna just have to stay at peace for a little time because I don't know. I just don't feel good. How often does he have to do this? All right, he keeps doing this. Very nice. Yeah, as I said, I ended up last episode a little bit confused, but more speechless. I think not really confused. I'm just happy to see that Gillum is doing everything in his power to well, keep my rule, I guess. What's this? Jonathan Piper has declared war on Princess Tiona of the Rock. Now, I only hope that she doesn't have any packs. God damn it. Now, I don't care for her at all, but I do care in a sense that I didn't want him to take control of the Stony Sept. I wanted to weaken House Piper. I should have probably given House Thorn control over the Stony Sept, but at that time neither House Thorn was particularly loyal, so I think I just left it and didn't really deal with it. Now this is kind of annoying. But it seems as though the Storm King has just been defeated. 20,000 men, all of Dragon of Dragon King Aegon's troops are over here. But he's still losing. He's still losing. 73%. That is very strange. I don't know how he does that. Even though he's losing every battle. Oh, and now he's also having to defend against Princess Daria of Dawn. Princess of Dawn. Well, of course, that was to be expected. That was to be expected. The young kings and 3 wars right now against the Dragon King, against the Reach, and Dawn. And obviously, there's always been a kind of a back and forth between Dawn and the Stormlands concerning the marches. So yeah, I think that's probably what this war is for, right? For Lordship of Blackhaven and Nightsong. Yes, exactly. Blackhaven, Nightsong. That was exactly what I expected. Now, we could hold a melee. Yeah, I don't really think we're gonna do that. How is the Reach's war going against the Rock? Yeah, he's winning. So, I mean, the Storm King was able to fight against the Dragon King for a while, simply due to the fact that the Reach was distracted. But now that he also has to fight Dawn, I don't really see that he can pull this off. He still has 26,000 men though, which is kind of surprising. How many men do you have? You have less men technically, but you're only focused on this one war. How are you doing? I think, yeah, wow, okay, he's now losing war score. Yeah, he's now losing war score. But the Sealer of Bravas is still in there. Perhaps we're gonna have to use this. Maybe we want to take the North over first, and then we're gonna strike with the combined forces of North and Trident against the Dragon King. I don't know. Lord Edmund of the Trident is complaining about his dark cell. You know what? I'm gonna throw in you a blood. There you go. And apparently, we are now not only depressed but cruel. Well, I think that only fits to our ruthless nature. We had so many enemies, we can no longer feel empathy for these guys. We've tried to reason with them, but we had to deal with constant rebellions and factions to depose us. It's getting ridiculous, right? So, how fast are our men growing? Not at all. It's so slow. Our garrison is not even full. Why is our garrison not full? Well, kind of strange. Lord Mathers of Riven has declared Lord Mathers of Riven's war on John Vance. Ooh, a big civil war rising up. Ooh, look at this. Riven has 4,000 men. I don't think John Vance can win this. Yeah, John Vance cannot win this. Does he have any allies? Lord of the Trident and Manfred Trave are crossing, but those are only non-aggression pacts. He doesn't have any allies. It seems as though the Tullys will be back in control of Riven. Oh, one thing I definitely need to do. I totally forgot about this. We're gonna have to change our laws here, of course. Yes. Seek approval for balanced. Yep, we'll have to do this. And also, I would like to change the burghers to, I guess, taxing them more rather than getting levies from them. And I think we're going to do the same thing with the church. We're going to tax the church and the burghers as much as we can. And on the other hand, we are not going to do anything. We're not going to do anything because King Theuma has been grasped by honorable death at age 62. He died of depression. Oh no, no, this is the worst death for such a great king, dying of depression. Wow, I would have never expected him to die of depression. That is so sad. But yeah, long live King Gillum. And look at this, look, he looks just like his father. He's really a younger version of his father, at least from the looks of it. But yeah, so be it. There's a lot of pretenders, obviously. But yeah, I'm hoping the game doesn't go forward. Okay, it doesn't. By calling in a favor, Prince Lucas has forced you to start to vote on the balanced noble. Okay. You have a new heir, Axel Blackwood. So I think Gillum will probably go to, go to war to claim the north for his daughter-in-law. Yeah, pretty sure. Okay, Axel's Bass is no longer a priest. What happened? Okay. Oh, she's actually the... okay, interesting. Maester has left. And, okay, so our council has just changed. So your father, King Fiuma Blackwood, has died, and now it falls to you to decide whether to make the funeral a big and special event, or just keep it small and private. Now, even though I said we're gonna have kind of a straw poll to see what's going on next, I definitely want to say that we're gonna have to make a big funeral. This is not gonna be just a small private. Our father was probably one of the greatest kings who ever lived, and he definitely deserves to be honored with a funeral. So we're gonna do this, yeah, definitely. And who will you invite to the funeral of King Fiuma Blackwood? Now we're gonna have to look at this, obviously. We are a proud man, so I think, yeah, everyone, my vassals and court, shall honor the family, of course. No, all the lords and ladies, of course we're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. We're an honorable man, but yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter that much. But most importantly, we are proud. Unfortunately, we're also depressed. Just as depressed as our father was. This is not good. Perhaps this will change it. But yeah, 150 gold, definitely worth it for such a funeral pyre. So it has been 10 days and you have not decided who to marry your prisoner to. Wait, what? There was no... Okay, that I don't understand. Alright, your succession to the trident after King Fiuma's death has triggered unrest throughout the realm. Challenges to Blackwood rule are emerging, with many peasants and other bandits, outlaws, causing trouble. My rule must stabilize. Realm unrest. Alright, now this is actually a pretty interesting sign. Not only do we have the unrest right in the realm of John Vance, but also in the realm in general. This is going to make things interesting. So I guess here now we're going to have to decide what we're going to do with the rest of the series. So obviously I asked you guys in the previous episodes kind of what to come up with ideas on what we should do, how we should handle the whole situation that obviously the Brackens are no longer landed. And there's, I guess, 3 ways we can do this. We can obviously just continue as the Blackwoods. I could just continue the next episode to play as King Gillum. We obviously have a lot of things still to do. We're depressed. We obviously, as you can see, we have realm unrest. So there's definitely a lot of things we need to do. We could conquer the north. We could then try and take back the Bay of Claws. There's so many possibilities. It's really... we could really try to do a lot of things. We could even go ahead and try and form the Iron Throne. So this is one thing. So just continue as the Blackwoods and make this a full Blackwood series. Now also what we could do is obviously try and bring the Brackens back in power. And there's, I guess, there have been several suggestions, but I've kind of broken it down into 2 major ideas. So first off, we could play as a different house, which is neither Blackwood nor Bracken, but that kind of has taken on the Bracken cause and tries to bring them back into power. And the one house that I think would be most suited for this would be House Ehrenford right here. So let's have a look if this is still true. Yeah, so Sir Stefan Ehrenford, he's a lunatic. And that means he's kind of, well, very rash in his actions. But this is not the most important thing. The most important thing is that his heir, Sir Maribald, is married to Rael Bracken. Now, and he's also a lunatic and he's also zealous. So this makes really a lot of sense because they are so mad that they would do anything that someone perhaps whispers in their ear, especially if it's something, in the case of Sir Maribald, that is going against their religion. Now, more importantly, though, is that Rael's son, not son, but her brother, Sir Theo, is the treasurer of Ehrenford. So he has lived with Sir Stefan for quite a long time. They know each other. He trusts him with his finances, which is kind of important. So I think this would be kind of the most, well, the most fitting house to take on the Bracken cause. So we could do this. We could play as House Ehrenford, or that would be kind of the third option. We could basically land, kind of use console command and kind of land the Brackens in exile. Maybe in somewhere in Essos, in perhaps the Stepstones under the Pirate King, or maybe even further away in the Basilisk Isles over here. So this could be possible. And I'm going to leave all of these 3 options in the well, I guess I'm gonna make a straw poll link. I will leave this link to the straw poll in the description of this, not in the description, but perhaps in the description and comments. Anyways, you're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. You will find the straw poll. So please, guys, let me know what you think. I think either of these options is pretty cool, and I'm looking forward to play whatever you guys choose. Of course, if you have any more suggestions, you can obviously leave them in the comments as well, but well, it's not going to be included in the straw poll. But if it's something that, you know, doesn't, well, is completely new and so good, I might even take that on and, well, do that. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching so far, and yeah, I guess we're gonna have to end a little bit earlier today, but yeah, I think I'm just gonna stop here. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.